Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another Aesop Frock Day. Today, we're going to be reacting to Rabies. This is suggested by Nikolai Kowalski, so thank you, Nikolai, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. It's been a little while since we've heard anything off the Impossible Kid, so I'm excited to get back into it. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Rabies is all about. Let's see what Ace got to say. Let's get it.
Hey, warm cider, barn full of spiders.
Super cool synth coming in. It almost felt like a melodic zipper. If if that doesn't sound crazy already. Oh, and that like buzz and that fuzz to it. Gorgeous.
Hey, warm cider, barn full of spiders. Orange moon, starry night, particle exciters. In a pageant rivaled only by the origin of fire. Now at an organism from alternative environs. A dozen pair of cartoon eyes in the thicket.
Yeah, nice idea. Transition to that bass line. Have Ace come in, start the structure, then have the drums come in and kind of affirm that structure and start the push of the rest of the track. Wonderful way to start.
Alternative environs, a dozen pair of cartoon eyes in the thicket. To see a neophyte get sliced in a ribbon. Some here to pick lights up each other and assimilate. Duck a suit, troubleshoot as moody as their interface.
Hey, that's cool. Shout out Lice Man, Homeboy Sandman, bunch of great tracks they got together. Let's bring it back for just a second here.
Some here to pick lights up each other and assimilate. Duck a suit, troubleshoot as moody as their interface. True and sucker proof, who to fully disengage. Floaters only vanishing point away from the picture plane. Go to where the radio trails off and people catch rabies on the way.
Very interesting. Sounds like we're talking about a little bit of like troubleshooting interfaces. One of the things you will spend a large portion of your time doing if you ever decide to make music. And then what did he have right after that?
Go to where the radio trails off.
Just a little bit further.
Floaters only vanishing point away from the picture plane.
Oh, and then like floaters, picture plane, maybe talking about like eyesight. You get those like little dots in your eyes when you stare at a light too long. Something like that, maybe.
Point away from the picture plane. Go to where the radio trails off and people catch rabies on the way to their mailbox. Under a sideways rain, cornering the briar, still pull a broadsword from a hoarded synthesizer. Napping a hole in.
I love that. Yeah, definitely like talking about the creative process here, pulling the broadsword from a hoarded synthesizer. Great imagery, man. Interesting like connections and like metaphors per se. I don't know if that's exactly what you would call the literary device he's using there, but great sound. Sounds like you're talking about out in the sticks. I ain't never met anybody who got rabies just walking to their mailbox.
Cornering the briar, still pull a broadsword from a hoarded synthesizer. Nap in a hole in a tree. Cat leaving bowls at my feet. Talking Master P, memory foam, everything. Jettison the rest and roulette us a new trajectory. Spinal tap 11, tapping resin out the evergreen. Designated dark horse, headless independently. Sidewalks and
wonderful little transition in there, bringing that high synth in, give us a little bit of brightness, counter the darkness of the rest of the track. It's a little bit more active too, kind of gives us a little bit of an extra push and extra energy into the loop. Wonderful.
Out the evergreen, designated dark horse, headless independently. Sidewalks end with ponds and frog eggs. Buried bones and its very own blurry Sasquatch vids. Led like field ants to a hot lens. 8 o'clock kittens versus cobwebs. Fight. Maps won't work here. Ice over bittersweet.
That's awesome, man. Tiny little like instrumental bridge leading off with just fight, and then having that pause in the vocal really sends it over the top there. Great reverb, just enough. It's barely there, but that slight bit of dissipation really sells it, just puts you in the space. Really wonderfully done. Really wonderfully done so far. And crazy bars. There's so much happening.
Here. Ice over bittersweet nightshade. Antlers rise from his migraine. Shredder die. Life's strange. How do you identify? Knew a dumb to annul our package with a vespertine. Me, I'm pretty useless to the ruthless painted Gemini that set him free. Eat his own body weight in genocide. Came back a decorated.
Oh, Gemini to genocide. That is a crazy rhyme. Matching that G and then the long eyes. Wonderful. I'm talking about filling up on the genocide, man. I don't know. I'm not feeling that hungry today, but I guess I get it.
This painted Gemini that set him free. Eat his own body weight in genocide. Came back a decorated dog of war once more, though he currently stuck in the dog door. Additionally, dog isn't even his final form, just a period between greenhorn and Hyperion. Peer into the eye of a primordial experience.
Not even his final form, man's is still leveling up. That's scary, honestly. That is terrifying to imagine this guy getting any crazier. What?
Peer into the eye of a primordial experience. Portamento warriors in unforgiving wilderness. Borderline ethereal. Noah's Ark grown tone. Add a little up high, down low, too slow. Found acquaintances a pain to babysit, so we gave away his shit and gave him all the slip. Now pets hit the ceiling when the wind blows. Fish float belly up, songbirds crash in the windows. Swizzle apple cider vinegar and dish soap. Suicide flies take dips in the kill zone. Still shuffle through a stack.
That was awesome. His vocal kind of transitioned us into that high synth this time around, slowing down just a little bit, there's a little bit more space between those bars, adding a little bit more of a conversational tone, but still somewhat performative, if that makes sense, in like the tone and the inflection of his in the flow of his vocal. But really working well here, man. Just the pictures, the images, and then also we've talked about this before, but the way he switches perspective. And maybe this song isn't about Ace, and maybe it's about a character, and maybe when he says he really means he, and that's the way anybody would say it. But also the idea of him just referring to himself as he from that outside perspective just gives a new fresh vibe to it, instead of saying I did this and I did that and me and we and all of that. That slight dissociation really adds a great layer there.
Suicide flies take dips in the kill zone. Still shuffle through a stack of old photos taken before the varicose verified chronos. I don't know, it feels weird. I'd rather feed an apple to a deer. I might have heard something in the walls. Could have been voices, could have been claws. Could have been a rebel yelling something more evolved. Pounding on the front door and standing all alone like what up?
Wow, just the chaos here at the end. Man, the layers to these tracks, dog. Oh, the layering right here specifically. But but the syncopation on the drum pattern is amazing. It's just off enough. Like there's just enough of a familiar structure with just enough weirdness to like you're on that balance beam. Which way are you gonna go? Just kind of teetering back and forth in the middle. It's wonderful. And then all these crazy layers together, just capping off this track. This is the last thing I expected. Beautiful.
Could have been a rebel yelling something more evolved. Pounding on the front door and standing all alone like what up? Ain't shit.
Amazing, man. Amazing. All the different synth textures and sounds they got in there, the drum pattern, Ace's bars over the top, all those smooth transitions. Just fire track, man. Absolutely amazing. That was Rabies from Aesop Rock. Thank you again to Nikolai Kowalski for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this, especially Ace every single Friday. But much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.